Do you purchase orange juice that says it's from concentrate? We have a channel message from the orange juice. And if they can speak, for those of you who purchase orange juice that says it's from concentrate, we're going to break it down for you, literally, exactly what it is that you are putting inside your body. So first, we're going to start with, this is a channel message from that orange juice that is from concentrate. I am not fresh. I am a memory. I was born in a vast industrial farm, processed in a deafening factory under extreme heat, and reduced to my most basic form for easy shipping. I have been frozen, thawed, and reassembled with water that is not my own. The taste you love is a carefully engineered perfume added back to my lifeless form to trick you into thinking I came straight from the tree. I am a product of logistics and chemistry, not of the sun and soil. I am a convenient, long-lasting, consistent simulacrum of life. I am not alive. I am a beverage. When it says from concentrate, it is telling you that it is reconstructed. It's a dehydrated product that was rebuilt with water. It is also dead. The high heat, pasteurization, and concentration process destroys any delicate live enzymes, nuanced flavors, and subtle nutritional complexities. The flavor is engineered. That consistent orangey taste you get year-round is not nature's doing. It's the work of a flavor chemist. It's a shelf-stable commodity, not a fresh food. Its primary virtue is not nutrition or taste, but its stability and low cost for corporations. You are not drinking the essence of a freshly picked fruit. You are drinking a scientifically stabilized, flavored, and sweetened beverage designed for mass distribution and long shelf life. There are so many things when it comes to food. We enjoy sacred nutrition because when you honor your body, your vehicle, and take good care of it and feed it what is good for it, then you will notice that you'll have better outcomes. And not only that, you just feel good. And when you feel good, you attract good. You attract all of the amazing things that you want when you feel good. So when you put things like this processed poison in your body, instead of getting oranges and putting it in a juicer to freshly squeeze or just eating an orange, you might as well do it that way instead of wasting your hard-earned money on a container that says it's juice from concentrate. And what made us want to dive deep in this is because you have all these sellers out here selling sea moss that you need to be careful with that too, because you really do not know where it's coming from. And if the sea moss is not coming from someone who personally makes it, like they clean the sea moss themselves and have an actual distributor that actually get it from the sea, and build a trust, a trusting relationship. It's these sea mosses that people are just getting that's mass produced. I looked at one of them. It's called True Sea Moss. And something in me was like, no. Everything that I get, it has to be like naturally made or like specifically from a natural person who has very good energy. They're sovereign, know who they are. Like it's a whole thing. Because also when you have people making things for you, if you're not making it yourself, that energy and frequency is going into you as well. So there's a lot of things to consider when it comes to you feeding this beautiful vessel of yours. The thing is that it's a company called True Sea Moss, and when I looked at the ingredients, it was like, it was like monk fruit from concentrate, raspberry juice from concentrate. It was like a few and then they put this other natural flavors. What's the other natural flavors like that? It's a whole psyop. So the thing is, though, is for you to just recognize that what we are speaking about, well, what is concentrate? That's the same thing for that too. It's artificial. It is not the natural, pure monk fruit, the pure raspberry, all of that. So stop wasting your money on that, unless you just don't care about your vessel, unless you just don't really care about what you put in it and don't want to honor and respect your body. But just know, the way that the universe works and energies and frequencies, how you feel, what you say, what you do is what's going to be reflected right back to you. So if you're going to disrespect your body by putting things in it that you do not, that is not for your highest and greatest good, then that's going to ripple into your world, and you're going to notice that you're going to run into experiences and situations where you do not feel respected, where you do not feel honored or loved. But it's because it starts with you. You have to respect and honor yourself first, and then it will be able to be reciprocated. And then we just wanted to go a little bit deeper into exactly what does the concentrate, what it actually means with anything when you look at your ingredients and it says it's from concentrate. Because we don't want you to think that it's just like orange juice and apple juice when they say that it comes from concentrate. All of that processed stuff, if it is not naturally, freshly squeezed, it is just really not good, for the body. All right. So the concentrate, it is basically industrial stock. They take massive quantities of oranges that is often from lower bidders farms using high yield, low flavor varieties, and then they squeeze them. Then they put the juice through a violent high heat process to evaporate off all the water. And then what's left is that thick, syrupy, frozen sludge. That's the concentrate. And you may even see that in the freezer section. People actually buy concentrate and then they add water to it. You might as well just drink. You'll be better off probably eating mud, especially if it got some minerals in it. That sludge is nothing. They literally sucked everything out of it. It's not even an orange anymore. And then they add in this perfume type scent to make it taste like it's orange. And we're going to get to that. But the reason why they do this is a logistics game. Shipping frozen sludge across the globe in tankers is infinitely cheaper and more efficient than shipping billions of heavy, fragile glass or plastic bottles of watery juice. So the from concentrate on the shelf is a reconstituted ghost. Months or even years later at a factory somewhere near you, they take that concentrate, thaw it, and add it back to water. That is their reconstitution process. And again, that is exactly what you could do yourself with the ones that they have in the frozen section. And the truth about the water that they use, it is not the original living water from the orange with its subtle mineral acids. It's almost always treated purified water. You are literally drinking a dehydrated, rehydrated ghost of an orange. Now, the flavor packing is the great deception. This is the most critical part that the industry doesn't want to talk about. When you evaporate the water, you also strip out the volatile aromatic compounds, the very chemicals that give orange juice its fresh, gives it its fresh, vibrant scent and taste. So without these, the reconstituted juice tastes flat, sweet, and dead. So what they do, they capture those volatile compounds during the evaporation process. They work with flavor and fragrance companies, often the same exact ones that make perfumes. So they are stepping out into companies that make perfumes to engineer your flavor packs from this concentrated orange juice or anything that when you look at the ingredients and say that it's from concentrate. They sometimes use orange essences and oils. Those flavor packs are then added back to the reconstituted juice to make it taste like orange juice again. So here is just something to consider. And also too, our young ones, the beautiful children are the future. So it's really time to start giving them real life living food that comes from pure source, that has the activated memories and the activated codes, not food that is dead and reconstructed and being putting perfume and all other type of dyes and chemicals in food, because it does not belong in the body. So it's just something to consider. And also too, because there's so many people over here on Amazon or wherever, and they're buying this sea moss and all these things from these big old factories that's being mass produced. Get all of your foods from local farmers markets, local businesses, small businesses. Etsy do such a great job with a lot of local and small businesses that's making their own product with their own love and their own good energies and frequencies. All right. We just it came through. So we just give it to you. Wholeness and love.